Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, doing a bit of an update here. I actually just finished recording part 8 of Hogwarts Legacy, and unfortunately, it has been probably the most frustrating part yet because it has been so unbelievably laggy. I feel like I run into this problem a lot. I did double check to make sure that the game meets, like, that my computer meets the game's qualifications and all of that, and it does. So, I'm trying to think of what might be the cause for such bad lag, and so many issues. Um, I'm trying to mess with my settings without making the game look like crap. And I'm looking into other types of fixes, but at the moment, I haven't come across anything. So I actually, and if I actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to post part 8 just yet because it is honestly kind of embarrassingly laggy. I'm trying. I know I'm not a professional gamer, okay? I know it. But I'm trying to put out quality content, and I just feel like when the game is as laggy as it is, it's definitely not quality content. Like, I wouldn't want to watch somebody play the game if it's really laggy. I don't like uploading videos of gameplay that is incredibly laggy. It's painful to watch, it's painful to play, and it's not something that I'm proud to post on my channel. So I was actually scrolling on Facebook earlier and saw that somebody was selling a brand new copy of the game for the PlayStation. And I have a PlayStation. It is in my dad's office because I tend to play on PC rather than PlayStation, and my dad enjoys playing PlayStation himself. So it sits in his office, and he plays it way more than I do. But I have one, and originally I just bought the game for my dad, because my dad's kind of going through a slump. He's like, I don't know what to play right now. I tried to get him to play the newest Resident Evil, or Village, but he did not like Biohazard. He didn't finish Biohazard. He found Biohazard to be gross. And I guess Village builds on Biohazard's storyline, and so he's like, this is also gross. I'm not playing this. So, I was like, well, maybe he would try this because, he's read the books, watched the movies, listens to the music, which I do understand is controversial. Supporting the series, I guess, is controversial. It's not something that I'll be honest, I didn't give it much thought because I didn't think J.K. Rowling was still that involved, and I guess it makes sense that she could possibly get money from the game, but I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I probably shouldn't have brought it up in the first place. It is something I feel like I should probably address. I probably should have addressed it in the first part, but I didn't realize the game was, I guess, that controversial. Anyways, the game was initially bought with my dad in mind, but then I was like, but if I have the game and it plays well on the PlayStation, then maybe I could record it that way. I don't know how much better the game plays on PlayStation as compared to PC. I know there's typically a difference, but I don't know if it's better through PlayStation or if it's better on PC. So I impulsively bid on a capture card on eBay, because the one that I want is either always sold out or being sold at like twice the price on like different websites. So I found one on eBay. And I was like, you know what? It's free shipping. I'm the only person that has bid on it. I say that, knock on wood. Only person that has bid on it. The bidding ends tomorrow afternoon, so I'm hoping, I'll get it. And if I can, then I feel like that opens the door to a lot of other games. And first thing that comes to mind is like the Uncharted games. I absolutely adore the Uncharted games. Really want to play the Uncharted games, but I can't because at this moment, the fourth game and then like the side, I don't know if I should call it DLC, but like the side game with Chloe and Nadim are currently the only two games that you can play on PC that Sony has released for PC. But I don't want to play just the fourth game, especially since the fourth game is my least favorite, because I don't like Sam. But I really want to play those games, and if I can get a capture card in order to record the PlayStation, then I can play other PlayStation games, I can play other consoles, like there's Wii games I would love to play, Switch if needed, like play Switch games. So I feel like it opens the door for a lot of things, and if it does end up playing smoother on the PlayStation, then the idea is that we'll play the PlayStation version. If I can get everything to work smoothly, I'll play up to currently where I am at the moment. And then we'll just kind of take off from there. I'll try to make as close of a character as I can to Georgia, try to play, the similar or like the same side quests and complete the same missions. I don't know that it'll work like that. Like, I don't know if it just kind of randomizes when the missions become available to you. I don't know. But ideally, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. If you follow me on my Sims channel, I have discussed this before, but my thought as to why the game might be struggling is that I have a very full drive. I have 2 hard drives installed on the computer. The one that came with the computer and one that I bought separately that has like a crap ton more storage on it. Well, the one that came with the computer is very full. And if my Sims 4 is installed on it, and freaking EA Play doesn't let you move games from one drive to another, like Origin, which was like the predecessor to EA Play, like Origin would, like you could tell Origin to move games from one drive to another. And so I did that with The Sims 3, and at the time I wasn't really playing Sims 4 that much, so I never did it with The Sims 4. But then I was forced to switch from Origin to EA Play, and it's raining. I didn't get to do it with The Sims 4, and EA Play now will not allow me to do it with The Sims 4. I have tried to like manually uninstall everything and delete it off of the one drive and reinstall it onto the new hard drive, and it will not let me. And The Sims 4 is what has filled that like first like default drive up, and like that's all I can really think of that might cause issues, because the computer's just like, oh, it's so full, even though I have like a bunch of storage on this other drive, which is what the game is actually installed on, is this second drive. I don't install anything on that default drive anymore. Because it is so full and because it causes so many issues, but I can't get rid of it and I can't stop using it because, again, it has The Sims 4 on it, and The Sims 4 I need for my Sims channel. So that's kind of my theory as to why we're having so many issues. It's just because the computer's like, I have this really full drive and I can't find ways to like empty the drive. Like I've tried to find other things to take off the drive to try and give it more room, so it's not so full, and it doesn't seem to change anything. So I don't know. So I am debating on whether or not to post part 8. I probably should. I talk about a lot of the same stuff that I've said in this video in part 8. But I'm very hesitant to post anything until I know if like the Elgato thing is coming. Because if I get, that's the Elgato capture card is what I'm talking about. Because if I can get the capture card, then I will put the game on a hiatus until I can get the capture card in, because it's not supposed to arrive until like the 31st is what eBay is saying is when it should arrive. And I'll still need to get the PlayStation set up and get all of that figured out, and then I have to catch myself back up to where I am. So I feel like it could take me a while, and I'm extremely busy at the moment, so I don't have the most free time. So I'm afraid that it would be something that would take me a while. Nothing longer than like maybe a week or two. And there's other things that I can record to fill in the time. Like there's a game demo that I want to try. And then, I'm not in any rush to go back to Plague Inc. to play the Shadow Plague again, but like I could do that. Like there's a couple different things that I could record in the meantime. Still have part 8 I could post, but it all at the moment is kind of writing on whether or not I can get this capture card, because if not, then I really need to focus on finding a way to fix the game for the computer. So yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting. This video is going up today instead of part 8. If I do end up getting the capture card, like if I do win the bid or whatever, part 8 will go up on Tuesday, just to kind of so you guys can see where we're leaving off before I go on hiatus. Again, I will talk through a bunch of the same stuff. Sorry, I just hit my mic. But talk about a bunch of the same stuff that I've already said in this video. But yeah, it is, I'll give you a heads up though, it is painful. It was, like I've said, painful to play, and I'm sure it'll be painful to watch just because it is so unbelievably laggy. So I don't know, but then with the lag, like the issues I'm having now, it makes me doubt. I'm like, okay, how much of it like is Gotham Knights actually a problem, and how much of it is it possibly like the computer? Is it the computer? Is it? Then I just start spiraling. I'm like, is it a computer problem? Is it more than just the drive? Is there something going on that I'm not aware about, that I don't know, that I don't understand? Because give me a laptop, give me a Mac laptop, and I can pretty much understand all of it. Give me a gaming PC, I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. So I feel kind of lost, and I don't know enough to be able to sound intelligent when talking about it. I feel like I sound like a buffoon anytime I talk about the computer, because I don't really understand what all the different parts mean and what all the different things do. So I don't know. And then I'm doubting, I'm like, have I misread something? Is it like I'm here thinking my computer can handle it and it actually can't, but I'm pretty sure it can, and I don't know. And yeah, again, I hardcore spiral. So yeah, this video will be going up, I say tomorrow. For me it is tomorrow, but it'll be going up on the 26th. It'll be going up on a Saturday. And then depending on what happens from there, I guess part 8 will still technically be posted on Tuesday, because either way I will still need time to I love that we're cycling through the time here. It's gotten dark and now we're going into morning. We've had some rain. It's actually really nice. And also you can probably hear my dog snoring in the background. I don't know. But I'll need time to either get some other stuff recorded and get the PlayStation and the capture card and all that stuff figured out and get the capture card actually in, or I'll be needing to find solutions for better, smoother gameplay. So either way, probably have the video go up on Tuesday. Again, heads up, it's rough. And then I guess depending on what goes up Thursday, we'll kind of give you an idea of what's going on. I'll probably end up tweeting about it over on Twitter as well. So if you want more like, I guess, real-time updates, you can check out check out my Twitter. It's down in the description. And yeah, I guess I'll just leave that here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Sorry this was not the most interesting video because Georgia just stood there the whole time. I was like, I'm gonna record like trying to get into that goblin camp again or whatever and have it playing, but I'm like, with how laggy the game has been, I'd probably end up using all my Wiggenweld potions just because I can't see anything happening. So I just decided, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to risk missing anything. And possibly like unaliving my character. So we're just gonna stand here. And see that there's one of the pages over by Ollivander's shop that keeps kind of flickering into focus. See right there. There it is. And then it disappears. Anyways, we'll get that, I guess. We'll get it at some point. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you all in my next video. Beware, it's painful. Bye, guys.